And it's time for hands-on. In the last video we saw the specs of Qwen 3.8, and now it's time to take a closer look. We're going to start with image recognition. That is where Qwen was very improved. Here in this picture we see an image that I created with Comfy and totally locally. This is one of the examples with that Comfy start. It is a great way to create unlimited images exactly in the way that you want, but we're going to see that in another video because it's a very great and big chapter on its own. Enough with talking, let's load our model. LLM Studio, loading our model, a little more context, so we are fine. And on the left you see the data of my GPU, the 5060 Ti that I just upgraded. So we see the temperatures and the loading. I'm not pushing the model very hard. We can change the options in LLM Studio, so we push it harder. This is on standard settings. Okay, we have the think mode here and the reasoning. This is a very good upgrade, so we can choose how much reasoning we have with our model. And it depends of the task that we give to Qwen. We can choose if it should be run fast, or if we need thinking and extra reasoning, if we're planning something, and if it's something that we research or prepare for a development of an application. There we need the maximum of reasoning. And if we want speed, simple tasks for our agents, we can go straightforward with normal or with think mode disabled. We see that with thinking mode and extra, the model thinks very hard about all the steps. It analyzes every structure of the image, the table, what is in the bottle, and it understands it's a surreal or magical element, so it has very good visualization and can see if it's something that exists or something magical or surreal, like it says here. Analyzes the background, real sunset scene, and all the colors, the mood, capture at a moment universe in a bottle. And then it says how it will proceed. Okay, I will write following description, 2 short paragraphs. It prepares for the structure of this text. The GPU handled it very good with 48 seconds of thinking and just 4 seconds for output text that was prepared. We see that the result is one of the best visual recognition that I had until yet with a local model. But let's see how it performs with low effort. So let's prepare the same image. Okay, and fire up. Processing, we see the GPU is going higher. Okay, but it handled this very well, and this is the great thing on this model. It can be handled very well with a standard GPU. Okay, the thinking here. We see a little less detail than before. It tries to win time. Okay, and it's already answering. A clear bottle, see that right, corkstopper, centered. Okay, it's very good and low effort too. And we see a really good time improvement. We got here only 32 seconds, and it's writing already the last lines of the description. The colors, okay. We're gonna see that result side by side with high effort. 32 seconds of thinking, and we got our answer in 5 seconds. If we see that side by side in this table, thought time, height, effort, 48 seconds, the other one 32 in low, and the speed is the same, 8.5 versus 8.9, and in the output we have just 1 second difference. And let's see the result. Here we have the image and the table, and we have the thinking of the both of the low effort and then the high effort. It's very close, so we don't lose very much in visual recognition. It skips some little steps like the color palette that it analyzes with more thinking, and the structure. In extra thinking, it thinks about how to structure the text that it's gonna be that it will output. So you have a better text structure, but the recognition is almost the same. So let's mention it again. One of the best recognitions for a more local model at that size so far. And definitely a big improvement with the version before. The next text is for PDF analysis. Very interesting in RAG and for our agents. So we have here a book, a free PDF that is for talking about neural networks, and it's written by Michael Nielsen. It's free to download. 220 pages almost. A lot of content about neural networks, how they work. It has a lot of praxis too. A lot of hands-on, how we can do it, and how a model learns, how a model recognizes. It's always interesting to know the theory all about that. So you can always pick the best model or fine-tune a model by your own. But let's go for this task just with hands-on. So we load our model again. We input the PDF. Okay, you see here Chatbit files, all these tools that Qwen has can interact very good with files. So you can have the RAG, and you can have your data locally. So if you have private data, and you can analyze them or make questions. So maybe in voices, and saying to the agent, please check all these invoices from this client, or what was the biggest invoice of this client, and the local model can go through it, read them, and give you the answer. We give him here all the book, 200 and a little more pages, and we ask him to summarize this PDF. So it started already. It's thinking about it, how we can collect data and reach all the PDF. You see the GPU is not very high. It's an easy task for the local GPU. Okay, it's writing. So it's very good for learning too, because we can summarize exactly what we want, so we can win time if we want to read something specific from a book or a PDF that we have. And the AI model can extract us all the information that we want for our purpose. Okay, it's reading here already, and it outputs text. It finds out that it's an educational text about neural networks and deep learning, and with strong focus in backpropagation and techniques of improve how improving how neural networks learn. Then it goes more to the detail, and finally it summarizes all the PDF so that we ask it for. I fast forward a little. It got this done with thinking for 1 minute and 38 minutes. Very, very good for a local model and so much pages to analyze. And the answer was output very fast after that. Here we see we can make questions about this PDF. So the question is, what's the key difference between how neural networks learn compared to traditional programming, according to the book? So it starts thinking. The GPU is working. Okay, it thought only 32 seconds. Very good for a 27 billion model that we run locally on only one GPU. And we have already our answer writing, very good structured. And in 5 seconds after thinking, we got our answer. So very good for learning too. If we have a lot of stuff and organize it, we can question about our local stuff only and don't get false results from the online. And the second question, a little harder, explain what the backpropagation algorithm actually computes in plain terms. So it's useful if we have something that is difficult and we want to explain it very simpler. Here the GPU works a lot harder to get more info about it, because it's not a question that is easier. It must take all the data and then see how it can make it simpler to understand. Okay, this is running very fast too, like the question before. So we see how capable this model is for our agents to analyze data. And of course, how much improved it is with the versions before. Maybe we can see a test compared to 3.6. I saw a lot of improvement in time and detail in testing with the agents in the real world. Okay, and the thinking is almost done. We are on the last steps. Short answer, more detailed, and it's already answering in plain terms. Backpropagation algorithm computes how much each weight and bias in a neural network responsible for the error made by the network. Very good. Really impressive for a model like that. So you can find a lot of useful ways to use it on your local home lab. And in the next video, I think we should see its coding capabilities, because we got a really big improvement on that sector too. So it will be interesting if it can compete with bigger models and with the old Qwen code that was fine-tuned for that. Stay tuned for the next videos and share your experience until yet with Qwen 3.8.